You ever been in that weird situation where one girl, you really like her, you're doing everything right, at least it feels like it, and she's cold, distant. One-word replies, delayed texts, no energy. But then there's this other girl. Maybe she's cute, maybe not even your type, but she's blowing up your phone. Good morning texts, memes, what are you doing? Every few hours, she's into you and she makes it known. It's wild, right? And if you've ever felt confused by this, why one girl pulls away while the other leans in, you're not alone. This happens to a lot of guys, and the answer isn't always what we think. At first, you might think it's about you. Maybe you weren't funny enough. Maybe you didn't say the right thing, or maybe she's just not that into you. But the truth, attraction is way more psychological than most people realize. It's not about saying the right pickup line or flexing the right photo on your profile. It's about emotional response. It's about the story unfolding between you and her and how she's perceiving that. So let's talk about why one girl is cold and another can't stop texting you. Because understanding this is the key to not just getting more attention, but also understanding your own worth and the dynamics that make attraction either ignite or fade away. Now, when a woman seems cold, a lot of guys panic. They start chasing harder. They double text, try to be extra sweet, overly available. They go into what I call fix-it mode, trying to repair something that doesn't feel broken to them, but clearly does to her. And that right there, that's the first problem. The chase, the neediness, it flips the energy. She feels it, not in a conscious way, but emotionally. She senses it, that pressure, that low-key desperation, and it makes her lean back even more. See, women, whether they realize it or not, respond more to how they feel around you than what you say to them. You can send the most charming text in the world, but if she senses that you're putting her on a pedestal, that you're seeking validation from her, she's going to feel it as imbalance, and people aren't attracted to imbalance. They're attracted to polarity, a grounded presence, someone who doesn't need them, but chooses them. Now, contrast that with the girl who's always texting you. She feels that you're the one who's centered. You're not chasing her. You're not acting thirsty. You're just being you, relaxed, indifferent, maybe even a little unavailable. And that creates curiosity in her mind. She's thinking, why isn't he trying so hard with me? And that mystery, that unavailability, it pulls her in. It stirs up something deep in her psyche. Maybe even something tied to her own past, her own patterns. Because attraction isn't always logical. It's emotional, and emotions are messy, unpredictable, and deeply tied to the subconscious. Now here's the part most guys miss. The cold girl. She's not necessarily being mean. She's not trying to play you. Sometimes she's just reacting to energy. She may have sensed your desire before she felt anything herself. And that puts her in the power position too early. The imbalance starts from there. But the girl who's into you, she sees you as someone she needs to win over. She's trying to earn your time, your attention. And that flips the dynamic. And here's where things get interesting. We often want the girl who's cold. Why? Because on some level, we think we have to win her. Our ego kicks in. We want validation. We want to prove to ourselves we're good, enough for her. But think about that for a second. If you're chasing someone just because they're not giving you attention, is that really attraction, or is it insecurity? On the flip side, the girl who's into you, you might overlook her. Maybe she's too available. Maybe she makes it too easy. And in your mind, that lowers her value. But isn't that just the same trap from the other direction? The truth is, we all want what feels just slightly out of reach, but still attainable. That's the sweet spot. And the guys who do best in relationships, they don't chase. They don't play games either. They understand that their energy is their currency. They protect it. And when they engage, they do it from a place of calm confidence, not need. Now maybe you're thinking, okay, but what do I do if I really like the girl who's cold? Here's the honest answer. You let her come to you. You stop trying to impress her. You stop trying to fix the vibe. You give space. You lean back. Not as a trick, but because you understand that if there's no mutual energy, no balance, then there's no real connection. And chasing her won't create it. It'll just drive it further away. Meanwhile, you lean into the people who do show up for you. You give your time to the women who want to talk to you, who want to be around you, because sometimes that other girl, the one blowing up your phone, she's not just a distraction. She's a mirror showing you how it should feel when someone's into you. You're not meant to beg for affection. You're not supposed to be confused all the time. You shouldn't be in a constant state of, what did I do wrong? That's not love. That's anxiety. And too many people mistake anxiety for attraction because it feels intense. But real attraction, it's peaceful, it's mutual, it's effortless. Let's talk psychology for a second. There's something called the intermittent reward system. It's when someone gives you attention one day, then pulls it away the next, like a slot machine. You don't know when the reward is coming, but you keep playing because the uncertainty makes it addictive. A lot of people, whether consciously or not, use this dynamic, hot and cold, warm one minute, distant the next, and it messes with your head. But you have to ask yourself, do I want a relationship based on games or one built on trust and consistency? If she's cold, let her be cold. It's not your job to thaw her out. It's your job to stay warm in your own life, to protect your peace, to build your confidence, to do your thing. And maybe that other girl isn't the one for you, long-term either. But you should still learn from her presence, because she shows you what mutual interest looks like, what effort looks like. She texts first. She cares. And that's worth paying attention to, even if it's not romantic. Now, here's the thing a lot of guys need to hear. Your value doesn't increase just because someone else finally notices it. And it doesn't decrease because someone doesn't. Your worth isn't up for debate. And the moment you stop chasing approval, everything changes. That cold girl might come around, or she might not. But when you stop needing her to validate, you win either way. You take back your power. So if you're stuck in this situation right now, confused why she's distant and why another woman is so eager, just know it's not random. It's a reflection of emotional energy, and your job isn't to decode someone else's inconsistency. Your job is to stay consistent with yourself. Because the right woman, she'll match your energy. She won't keep you guessing. She won't make you feel like you're doing too much. She'll meet you where you are, and she'll want to. So if she's cold, let her go. Let her wonder. Let her see what it feels like when your energy is no longer chasing her. And that other girl? Maybe give her a second look. She might just be showing you the kind of love you actually deserve. Thanks for watching. If this helped you make sense of something you've been feeling or gave you a little clarity, drop a comment, share it with someone who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe for more real talk on attraction, psychology, and emotional confidence. Stay grounded, stay authentic, and remember, you don't chase what's already meant for you.